So, niche designer, Middle Eastern perfumes. Here's my review.
Hola friends, mi gente, ¿cómo están? Espero que muy bien. I hope you are doing well, friends. I hope you had an amazing Resurrection Sunday and a happy Easter if you celebrate. And you had a very pleasant weekend if you do not. Friends, so it's been a minute since I've filmed something. I've been a little under the weather and I thought we would hang out today and I'm going to talk about perfumes. But as you can see from the title, what I wanted to show you are the things that I picked up from the Sephora Spring Sale. So I picked up quite a few new fragrances that I've added to the collection. Some of them are niche, some of them are designer. Mostly I purchased a lot of Middle Eastern fragrances. That's, you know, I love the scent profiles. I love how unisex they are. But Sephora was having their sale and there were some fragrances that I happened to get my nose on when my daughter and I were shopping the other day. There's a Sephora not too far from us and we went in store and I got to smell some and I said to myself, you know what, Self? When the spring sale comes around, I think this was like about a week and a half before the sale, I said, once the sale starts, I will go ahead and pick up some fragrances. So this is going to be super chill, super laid back. I have not worn most of these. I just, like I said, picked them up during the sale. And yeah, so I thought I would just show you. Again, muy sencillo, really chill, really laid back. I will grab the notes and just put them on the screen, but I do not know them by heart. I have my cell phone, so we can look them up together. But let's get into it. Let me show you what I picked up from the Sephora Spring Sale. So this is my little tray of fragrances that I purchased. I am going to start with a house that I really enjoy. I believe they are from Canada, and that's the Seven Virtues. So I smelled this one in store and I absolutely fell in love with it. This is very much a spring summer scent. Actually, I first ordered it in travel, and that was during my online order. I got the travel, I wore it to bed like 2 nights in a row, fell in love, deeply in love with it. That's why I have a travel and a full on this one. Let's open her up. So this is really pretty. Seven Virtues, like I said, is from Canada. They are Leaping Bunny certified. They're vegan. Yeah, and they also have a nice initiative, which is they fund Days for Girls, which advances period equity in North America, which is amazing. So this is Clementine Dream. Here is what the bottle looks like. Put this of the full size. And here is the bottle of the travel. I really appreciate how Seven Virtues puts as much thought into their travels as they do into their larger sizes, right? So this is the travel, very pretty, really nice weight to it. Now let me read you the notes for Clementine Dream. So Clementine Dream opens with clementines. I love them. They're a very nice citrus. They're sweet, they're juicy, they are just delicious. So it opens up with clementine and black currant. Middle note is magnolia. So we have 1 white flower and the base note is vanilla. So not a whole lot going on here note-wise. Oh, but this is pretty, my goodness. First of all, I pick up something that's a little woody. Just a tad, but they don't mention any wood notes, right? Why did I put this phone out? I'm gonna keep looking at it. Yeah, so clementine, black currant, magnolia, vanilla. This is creamy, this is sweet, this is fluffy, it's juicy. That vanilla is so sweet and delicious and gourmand in its presentation. It's very, very pretty. This has nice wear time. I think Seven Virtues uses a lot of oils, right? So there's a high oil concentration in their perfumes. So they last a nice amount of time. But this is so nice. This is so sweet and it is just so bright and summery, and that vanilla in here is gorgeous. So yeah, that's the first one, Seven Virtues. Up next, also from Seven Virtues, but in this one I only got the travel, and this is Candied Lychee. Look how pretty this little box is. Isn't that so pretty? It's got like little peonies, lychee, sugared lychee. There, I don't know if you can see the picture, but the little lychee looks like it's sugared or candied. Very, very pretty. Let me look this one up. Like I said, make perfume, not war. That's what it says on the top. Like I said, Seven Virtues has a very nice like ethos to the brand, right? They're clean, they help women, they're out of Canada, they are a certified corporation. I'm not sure if that's a Canadian thing. If you know what that means, let me know. Yeah, they're out of Nova Scotia. Oh wow, they're out of Nova Scotia. That's so cool. So yeah, vaporisateur de voyage. Travel spray. Anyway, mi gente. So here is candied lychee. This one is pretty too, mi gente. Oh my gosh. If you like lychee, oh, this is so pretty. This is like a hard candy. It's sweet like how a hard candy is sweet. There's also something effervescent about it. But let me read you the notes for candied lychee. This is so pretty. I'm probably going to grab the full size of this one. So the top note here is lychee. Woo! I don't know, do you say lychee or do you say lychee? When I lived in Miami, a lot of my Caribbean friends would say lychee, so that's what stuck with me. The middle note is peony. We have a beautiful, bright, pink floral in the mid, and then we have crystal, amber, and vanilla. So it's warm, it's sweet, it's candied, it's fruity, it's so pretty. This is nice. Ah, I love it. So this is Seven Virtues Candied Lychee. This one is new as well. But I think the Clementine one is the most recent release. I really love their little bottles. So, and this little bottle is 0.34 fluid ounces. Forgive me, I don't remember how much it costs. I think it's like 35 bucks or something like that. But again, I got the 20% off. So that's what I picked up from Seven Virtues. Up next, this one came highly recommended by my friend Lori on Instagram. This is Ellis Brooklyn's Guava Granita. Mi gente. First of all, my friend Lori, she has been talking about this one so nicely for such a long time, for at least like a month now. And I like guava, right? In the Dominican Republic, guava is guayaba, which is what we call it. And I like the scent or the smell of guayaba, but I never really thought too much about it. And then I went in store to Sephora and I got to smell this one in person. And this is summer in a bottle. This is a soft life in a bottle. This is traveling in a bottle to exotic tropical destinations. This is so pretty. Let me get you the notes for Ellis Brooklyn's Guava Granita. Let me show you this bottle. It's really cute. I have quite a few Ellis Brooklyn items, or scents, but usually what I pick up from them is their body mists. Their body mists, if I'm correct, have high oil concentration as well, and you end up with a really nice long wearing fragrance. So the box is quite simple. It just says Guava Granita. And here's the bottle. So cute. It's this really pretty, it's not pink. It's just like a coral, like a really pretty coral color. This is gorgeous. And it has a magnetic closure. So satisfying. Really nice. Very simple design, but it feels nice in the hands. The cap is heavy. It's got the Ellis Brooklyn symbol, which is what? Is that a panther or something? It's so nice. Can I get you a click? Oh, that's a strong magnet. Anyway, so Guava Granita. The top notes are guava, banana, water lily, and bergamot. Middle notes are coconut, melon, and mango blossom. And the base notes are vanilla, almond milk, and sandalwood. So those base notes, that almond milk, right? And the sandalwood ground this scent and stop it just from being a complete like fruity type of fragrance, like how lychee candied is. There's something a little more complex here. This is gorgeous, mi gente. This is so nice. Let me tell you though that what I pull a lot, it's a middle note, but I smell it straight off the top, and that's the coconut. The coconut in here is quite prevalent and it stays throughout the entire scent journey. You really do get, they say, let's see, they say banana, and you get this very soft yellow banana scent here. I want to spray myself with this one. Oh, this is nice, friends. That sandalwood and that vanilla really ground it, give it depth, you know, and make this a much more layered and nuanced fragrance. This is not just a fruit basket. It's quite lovely. So again, guava, banana, you do get like an aquatic fruity nature to this fragrance, and then it gets this grounding, right? And this depth from those base notes of vanilla, almond milk, and sandalwood. It's a very beautiful fragrance. It's gorgeous. Oh my goodness, this is nice. 10 out of 10. All of these are, to me, really awesome perfumes. There was one that I picked up. It wasn't from Sephora though, it was from Ulta, that I did not like, and it was so bad. I usually don't return perfumes, but that perfume, I returned it because I think it was just poorly made. But all of these are so nice to me, so nice. So let's move along. A next one from Ellis Brooklyn, but I picked this one up in a travel. Here's what the little travel box looks like. This one is Miami Nectar. Now, if I remember correctly, there's been a little bit of like, some people either really like this one or they really do not. Anyway, I find this so pretty. Look at this cute little bottle. See what I'm saying? Like when you look at Seven Virtues, just look at how much more high quality this looks and feels, you know, as opposed to this really kind of cheap feel to this component. It's such a difference, truly. And this is 0.33, and again, this was 0.34, so they're slightly more, but this glass is thick. We have a really nice substantial cap. The atomizer is well made. This feels very cheap, and Ellis Brooklyn is not cheap. So I think they could do a little bit better with that. But anyway, this one, let me remind myself, I'm not getting too much of a scent from the actual little bottle. So let's spray. Grabbing a perfume girly paper. Let's get you some atomizer action, and let's see. Okay, mi gente, so this is Miami Nectar. Ah, this is so pretty! This most certainly does remind me of living in Miami. And all the beautiful scents and the warmth of the sun and everything being tropical. Let's go ahead and look this one up. This is so pretty. I am getting coconut. I'm getting, is that mango? Let's see. Okay, so at the top we have coconut water. You smell that right away. We're getting pineapple. Eso es. Okay, I'm like mango, pineapple, but something to me smells a little mango. Ooh, that pineapple is pretty. We're getting palm leaf. That's like a green kind of essence to it. Middle notes are frangipani, wild jasmine, and lily of the valley. So in the middle, we have these gorgeous florals. And then the base notes are vanilla, driftwood. I love the scent of clean bleached woods like driftwood. I think that is such a pretty way to bring a clean scent into a fragrance and still maintaining some warmth if you want to. I've smelled perfumes that have like bleached woods or driftwoods that can be kind of cold, but you can use them and still keep this really pretty warmth, and they've done that here. This is nice. Amberwood and moss. Ooh, that's more green right there. And a little bit of like also a watery nature. The moss, the coconut water, the palm leaf. This is really nice, mi gente. This is gorgeous. This is very tropical. It's so pretty. This is so pretty. Ah! They don't list mango, but what I am telling you, I smell like almost like a mango puree. This is nice, right? Or mango lassi. Very nice. Very lovely. So that was Miami Nectar from Ellis Brooklyn. Ooh, huepa, mi gente. Let me not break them. Okay, let's see. What else? Up next, let's open this one together. I haven't opened it yet. This is Replica's Never Ending Summer. This is the 1 fluid ounce. I want to say this is like 80 bucks, right? And I never knew that all of the Replica, this is Maison Margiela. And I didn't know that Maison Margiela's perfumes are all EDTs. I just noticed that when I purchased this fragrance, because I was like, wait a minute, $85 for an EDT? That's a little, I think that's a little steep, you know, for me, in my opinion. But again, I did get the 20% off. So let's open this together. Their presentation is also really pretty. I have another one of their fragrances, Beach Walk, which I absolutely love. But this has like a scene of the Amalfi Coast in 2022. So it says originally Never Ending Summer, province and period of the Amalfi Coast in 2022. It's not too long ago. Fragrance description is refreshing bright orange. And the style description is memory in a fragrance. Okay, so this is what the box looks like. It has a little image of the Amalfi Coast. I'm not sure if my camera is going to catch that. And you see the oranges there. And let's open this together. So with Maison Margiela, some of their perfumes don't last that long, honestly, at least on me. I used to have By the Fireplace. I gave it to my sister. I love Beach Walk, but I also tend to layer that one with the dry oil, which I purchased as well. So yeah, friends, this is $85. 1 fluid ounce. They are not trying to trick you into thinking you're getting a whole lot. This bottle is very small, 1 ounce. They're like, we're not trying to even trick you into thinking you're getting more than 1 ounce. Look at this tiny little bottle. This is 1.7. Anyway, 1 ounce. Maison Margiela, 85 bucks, 20% off during the Sephora Spring Sale. So let me get you a perfume girly paper with this one as well. And let's spray it. I have not smelled this one since I tried it in store. So let's see. Look how cute this little bottle is though. So small, mi gente. Listen, Maison Margiela is out here like, run me your money. Like, seriously, I think the full size is like, or the larger one is like 180 or 165, something along those lines. Yeah. Let's see. And this you're supposed to dispose of. Their perfumes don't have like tops. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is citrusy. This to me is more of the type of clean citrusy that you associate more with like a male fragrance. It's still very pretty. I am getting something that reminds me of tea as well. Maybe Davana. There's something here that's like a tea note. Really pretty. I'm getting citrus. Something that's woody as well. A woody essence. Clean, bright, tea-like as well. This is pretty. This is pretty. But this is not like super sweet and warm like Clementine Dream. This is cleaner, brighter, a little more like solar, a little more masculine. There's something even here that gives me almost like a hint of salt, almost like when you are about to take a tequila shot. You know that you get that lemony saltiness there. All right, let's read the notes for Never Ending Summer. I cannot get over how tiny this bottle is. Mi gente. Okay, so Never Ending Summer. Yeah, it's unisex. It smells very unisex. I'm going to say leaning slightly, just ever so slightly masculine. And top notes are Aperol. All right, like an Aperol spritz. Bitter orange and pepper. Yeah, there's something here that's keeping this from being a very sweet type of orange, right? It is a bitter orange. That makes a whole lot of sense to me. Aperol, I don't really know. I've never had an Aperol spritz. I'm not familiar with that scent. And pepper. I'm guessing a black pepper. There's a little bit of spice here. Like I said, something woody as well. Middle notes are tea. It's Earl Grey tea. Oh, you smell that right away. I did not even remember that note, but yeah, there's something so tea-like at the top, which is funny because there's a little bit of a bitterness in Earl Grey and a little bit of bitter in the orange. So again, not as when you hear like Never Ending Summer and you see the pictures of the oranges, this is not a sweet, sweet fragrance. Then we have cardamom and nutmeg. There's spiciness in here for sure. We have vetiver. That's probably also what's making it lean a little more masculine. Cedarwood, you're definitely picking up on woody notes. We have patchouli, vanilla, Peru balsam, and cashmere. Yeah, this is gorgeous. This is slightly masculine, slightly cologne-y in its presentation, clean, woody, spicy. This is nice. I really like it. So that is Never Ending Summer from Replica Maison Margiela. Ah, that's nice. That is nice. I'm gonna give that a nice wear and see if I would also invest in wow, that's nice. That tea note here is making this so interesting. That's pretty, mi gente. That's nice. especially if you like a citrus that's not super clean, making you think of a cleaning product, but it's also not super sweet and sugary. This is perfectly in the middle there. Very lovely. Very, very nice. That's pretty. Okay, mi gente. Up next, let me keep these perfume girly papers out of the way. The ones we've worn already. Ay, mira ese Miami Nectar. Qué bonito. Qué bonito. All right, friends. Up next, let's do Valentino. So this is not a new Valentino. This is Valentino Donna Born in Roma Intense. I have Donna Born in Roma, the first one, but this is really, really pretty. So nice. I think this came out, what, like 2023 or last year? I'm not sure. Look at this bottle. I love this. I love how it fades from black down into pink. I don't know if you can see that, right? So there's like pink at the bottom. So pretty. I like the little spiky bottle. I remember when I first saw it, I thought it was so like avant-garde, you know. Now it's getting a little dated, but I still like it. Anyway, Valentino Donna Born in Roma Intense. Really, really nice. This is so pretty. Listen, Donna Born in Roma to me is such a safe fragrance. It's so safe. It's so wearable. It's so pretty. And I really do believe that you pick up on the amped up version of the original. This is so gorgeous to me. Okay, so the top notes are bourbon, vanilla, and amber. Very much a vanilla, very much a warm scent. This is one of those perfumes that can quickly become a signature scent. Middle note is jasmine, base note is benzoin, and they've kept it really simple. This is a very pretty, clean jasmine. I don't think that there's anything making it, you know, more of a dirty jasmine or more of a musky type of jasmine. It is a bright, clean jasmine, a warm vanilla. It's just very lovely. It's stronger than the original. It's sweet. It's just pretty. It is such a pretty perfume. Is it unique? I don't think so, even though I love Donna Born in Roma. I don't think that it's revolutionary, but it's such a pretty feminine fragrance. Love it. So that's Valentino Donna Born in Roma. Like I said, I have the original and now the Intense. Let's move along. All right, friends, up next, I have not opened this one either. This is Acqua di Gioia, and this perfume is not new at all. And I never really gave it any type of thought. I never thought to myself, I want to own Acqua di Gioia. I never thought to myself that I even really wanted to smell it. And then I was watching Vania, and she was talking about how much she likes this perfume. So I was in store at Sephora, and I saw it, and I was like, you know what, let me smell it. You know what, let me give it a whirl. Let me give it a try. And I picked it up. I smelled it, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so pretty. But I'm sure everybody's familiar with this. I think this was 85 bucks as well. And this is, I believe, 1.7. Here's what the bottle looks like. So cute, so simple, right? Let me get the notes. Let me spray this one. So nice. It has all these fuzzies on it. Just got it out of the box. Yeah, so I think this is like a fan favorite. A lot of folks like this perfume. It is not new. It's new to me. So cute. I like the presentation. It's so simple. Okay. So Acqua di Gioia was actually made in 2010. So it's been around for a while. Top notes: Amalfi, lemon, and mint. Middle note is water jasmine. Water jasmine. Base notes are Virginia cedar, brown sugar, French labdanum. This is so pretty. This is definitely one though that it is so much prettier on skin than it is on paper. This is lovely. This is very clean, very bright, uplifting. I definitely pick up the lemon and the mint. The mint is pretty. The mint is such a nice little note. I don't think I have anything that smells like fresh mint. You know, like when you crush up a mint leaf. This is very pretty. Brown sugar and labdanum. You see, like on paper, you don't really get any of the warmth or the sweetness of that sugar. But on skin, when I sprayed it in Sephora, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so lovely. So yeah, friends, that's Acqua di Gioia, which probably a lot of you own because it is not new. But I picked that up during the sale. And then the last two, friends, are from a house that I absolutely love. I usually love everything Phlur does. Their Somebody Wood fragrance is one of my top 10 perfumes. It is a love. It is a perfume that I think I have 2 backups of because I absolutely love it. I know they're having a goodbye farewell sale, that there's some stuff that they plan on getting rid of. I really hope Somebody Wood does not go anywhere because it is a favorite. But this is Golden Rule, mi gente. I smelled this in store and I was like, oh, this is pretty. I still do not like the bottle. I do not like all this gold. I don't like how I know this is just going to be a smudge attractor. So here is Golden Rule. Phlur, their presentation is pretty much all the same. These little like tubby, cute bottles, and then like ceramic cap. Their caps, you could knock somebody out with this. It's gorgeous. I love their presentation for the most part, usually. And let's get you some atomizer action with the perfume girly paper. Here we go. Oh, nice. Oh, that's misty, Phlur. That's misty. This is so pretty. Listen, I slept on it just because of the ugly bottle. That was so very silly of me. This is lovely. There's something candied here, like warm sugary to me, that is in the opening, that is just so pretty. Let me read you the notes. So Golden Rule by Phlur opens with pear, mandarin, and pink pepper. The middle notes are orange, flower water, coconut milk, and jasmine. Base notes are vanilla, sandalwood, and benzoin. This is gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Let me put some in the back of my hand. This is so pretty. I might wear this to bed. This is lovely. I slept on it. Oh, this is so lovely to me. So I am picking up on vanilla. I'm picking up on something that is also giving me a little bit of like a sweet, boozy nature to it. They don't mention any liquor, but there's something here that's almost like a sweet type of boozy nature to me. We have pear, we have mandarin. You get that orange. It is sweet. It's also bright, sugary. This is sugary. This is sweet. To me, this is a sweet fragrance. Pink pepper. There's a little bit of spice. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy, you know, but this isn't like just candy or cotton candy or anything like that. It's sweet, but it has a little bit of an edge to it, a little bit of a kick. Coconut milk, I'm not picking up on any coconut. I do pick up on a really beautiful, creamy, kind of buttery feeling jasmine. And warmth, I'm getting like this gorgeous, beautiful warmth, a resinous type of warmth. It's very pretty. That is Golden Rule. That one dropped this year. On Fragrantica, it's only got 3.86 out of 5. That's interesting. I find this very, very pretty. I'm just checking to see what folks are saying. So somebody says, I absolutely fell in love at first sniff. This smells familiar, but it's something that's gonna make good memories. I can totally see that. Reminds someone of Princess by Kilian. If it's my understanding, I don't own Princess by Kilian, but I've heard that that one is also a very sweet, kind of sugary, cotton candy type of scent. There's something really sugary in here, and it's very, very pretty, but it also has a little bit of an edge to it. It's actually really gorgeous. I like this, mi gente. This is nice. So that is Phlur's Golden Rule. And then the final fragrance that I picked up from Sephora's Spring Sale, also from Phlur, and this is Rose Whip. I like this, mi gente. I had shared a few videos back that I'm not really, or I was not a big fan of rose. I was not into rose at all. I don't know what happened. I forgot what perfume it was that joins my collection. That kind of made something in my brain click when it comes to rose. It made something click, and it's a perfume that entered my collection this year. I have to put my little thoughts together. But once that clicked, I was like, oh, hold up, wait a minute. A whole new world has opened up for me if I can tolerate rose now, because I've never been a big fan of rose. I think the first one that did that for me was Latafa's Noble Blush. Is that what it's called? That rose. I was like, oh my goodness, wow, this is pretty. So friends, this is Rose Whip, but Rose Whip is a little bit different. Rose Whip is, what do they say? Not your average rose. Look at this bottle. It's so gorgeous. Black with pink lettering. How pretty is that? And this time the ceramic cap is black as well. Oh, it even tastes nice. Wow, this is gorgeous. All right. So according to Phlur, you know, they put their notes on the box, which I really appreciate. So this opens with pink pepper and black currant. Very spicy. This is spicy. There's something here that kind of gives me a tiny little hint of oud. Oud is not mentioned, but there's this dark richness here, right? So we have pink pepper and black currant. At the heart, we have rose. We have osmanthus, right? Another gorgeous flower. And we have nutmeg, so some more spice. At the base, we have amber, cashmere wood, and musk. Maybe it's the tone of the musk that's reminding me of something Middle Eastern and oudy, but this is a dark perfume. This is gorgeous. This is very, very pretty. I wouldn't go as far as to say this is a winter, just a winter fragrance. This is like a fragrance you would wear to a gala. Like this is something dark and magical and festive. Maybe like the carnival in Italy. You know what I mean? Like just absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. I love it. It's rose, but again, I'm getting something musky. There's something here that just has this beautiful dark nature to it, right? With rose. And the rose here is a mature rose, but it's also very lush, super lush. It's like walking into a hothouse that's just the most beautiful, dark, lush roses you can imagine. And their leaves are very dark green. This is beautiful to me. This is gorgeous. I do not think it's just your average rose. This probably leans more Middle Eastern, right? Fragrances that have this type of dark, musky, earthy, woody nature to them. They don't mention oud, but something here to me smells a little oudy. Again, maybe that's that musk, and you know, you tend to have these ouds with these musks paired together. So maybe that my nose is just picking that up, that type of memory. Osmanthus and nutmeg. Again, there's a spicy kick here to this rose. I say that this one is unisex. I think that a gentleman could wear this. Amber, cashmere wood, musk. The pink pepper is very bright. This is nice. So that's what I picked up from Phlur. Rose Whip. I love it. Oh man, that golden rule is gorgeous. Let me see if I layer them, what happens. If I give it some, if I give Rose Whip some of that sweetness, let her borrow some of that sweetness. This is not very sweet. Let me spray it where I don't have golden rule. Yeah, but if you like rose and you don't want it to just be super flowery or powdery, you know, and you want it to have a little more depth, a little more nuance, you might like this one. I personally like it. It is not your average rose. I think you have to like a darker presence in a perfume to rock with this one. So mi gente, that is my Sephora haul from this year's spring sale. I love everything that I picked up. I am so happy to have these in the collection, especially these fragrances that are so bright and fun and summery, like Miami Nectar and Guava Granita and Clementine Dream. I am so excited about these. I'm super excited about my Phlurs as well. And I think I can wear them this time of year, especially spring, especially Golden Rule. But Rose Whip I think is really gonna shine in the fall and colder weather. And if I wore it now, it would be for evening activities. You definitely don't want to overspray Rose Whip. You will choke out your whole office. So don't even do it. Never Ending Summer, another one that I think is going to be absolutely lovely. Again, this is a little more masculine. Really nice. This is gorgeous. And yeah, did you pick up anything from Sephora Spring Sale? You know, and if you did, what did you grab? Do you have any of these already? Did you see a favorite that I spoke on today, possibly? Let me know. Mi gente, thanks for hanging out. So yeah, I hope you have a blessed week ahead and that the world is kind to you. We will chat soon. Se me cuidan. Ciao.
I smell good. Yeah, I do. I smell good and I smell good too, so